ready to go. Green light. They're racing and Pink Galahs misses at 10 or 12 metres and getting away nicely. Caligula, Majestic Man will get across Just Believe and lead initially. Tough Monarch commenced well. They were followed by Maori Law, who's momentarily out there 3 wide. Further back in the field then is Illawong Stardust, who punches the pegs to get underneath Tough Monarch. And then came Timothy Red, who's found a running line position. Further back in the field then is Lot of Muscle. They were followed by Kai Valley Chief. Humble Lad 3 deep at the back with Pink Galahs, who tacked on. And the Penny Drops is last of all. So in that order, they work their way towards the 2,500 metres and around the outside, taking over now Maori Law. Able to get across and lead Majestic Man, and that posts Caligula in the breeze. 1 out, 1 back, one of the other local hopes in the race, Tough Monarch. Then came Just Believe, 3 markers 5th. Next of all, as they work down the back of the track, is Timothy Red. Now, Humble Lad was stuck out there wide. So McCarthy presses forward out 3 deep. Billawong Stardust, the pegs. The Penny Drops out 3 wide. They were followed further back then by Lot of Muscle. Back with it, Kai Valley Chief and Pink Galahs relegated to the tail of the field. So in that order, they work their way towards the far corner. And the leader, Maori Law, with 2,000 metres left to run, shows the way from in second, Posse, Humble Lad. The Penny Drops working hard outside them 3 deep. In the middle, Caligula and the pegs, Majestic Man enjoying a cosy smother. Then came Just Believe, Tough Monarch, who at one stage was in the 1. 1 has been shuffled back to almost be 4 back in the moving line. Timothy Red is next. They were followed by Illawong Stardust against the pegs and the trailing trio, Kai Valley Chief, Lot of Muscle, and its stablemate Pink Galahs at the tail. So they work their way into the straight. They've completed a lap and they've got a mile to go. Lead time 1 minute 45.8 and down the stretch with 1,500 metres left to go. In the tab, Interdom Trotting Championship for 2021. And the leader as they head past the post is still Maori Law, looking for a pretty much all the way win. The Penny Drops will have to do it the tradesman's way, parked second 2 metres away. Covered up third and enjoying a good run in the box seat is Majestic Man. Humble Lad is in the 1-1 trail over Just Believe, who hasn't spent a penny. Next is Caligula on the outside, who's 3 back in the running line, covering up Illawong Stardust for the last, Brian Gath. And then came Tough Monarch, followed by Lot of Muscle. Next on the outside is Timothy Red, one of the local hopes, who's been shuffled well back with Pink Galahs. She sees the entire field and has Kai Valley Chief to keep her company. First quarter of the last mile in the Trotters Championship final was covered off in 30 and 7. 900 metres left to go. And it's Maori Law, 2 metres to the dower. The Penny Drops in third spot, Majestic Man, and they were followed by Humble Lad. Further back then on the inside came Just Believe, Caligula. Then on the inside is Illawong Stardust travelling okay, followed by Tough Monarch. And then came Lot of Muscle. Well back Timothy Red, followed by Pink Galahs and Kai Valley Chief as they leave the 600 behind them. Second quarter, 30 and 4. So 61 won the half past the cages and they near the turn in the grand final. And it's Maori Law leading the way. The Penny Drops is being put to pressure. Humble Lad sweeps up 3 deep. Majestic Man the pegs. Tough Monarch starts a searching run 4 deep from Just Believe, Caligula. And well back as Timothy Red as heads were turned for home and Maori Law kicked away. Majestic Man runs into second spot. Down the outside, Tough Monarch. Up on the inside is Just Believe. It's Maori Law the leader. Here comes Majestic Man on the outside. He lets down with a good turn of foot. Maori Law and Majestic Man in a soul-stirring struggle, but Maori Law kicks. Maori Law fights back. Maori Law too good, wins the grand final over Majestic Man. Just Believe, Tough Monarch. Illawong Stardust flashed along the inside and probably ran 5th. From Timothy Red, the Penny Drops, Humble Lad. Lot of Muscle, Caligula. Pink Galahs, and after bother near the turn, Kai Valley Chief has trailed out. 27.9 was the last quarter. The mile rate 159.4. And that is going to most probably stand as a record, eclipsing the previous mark held by Diamond Field. Gross time around 3:43. And Maori Law and Greg Sugars take the Trotters final.